Don Eigler is using electrons in a radical new way to actually image atoms on surfaces. And he not only looks at individual atoms, he can move them around too. To do this, he uses a scanning, tunneling microscope.
When we operate the microscope in the imaging mode, we keep the tip far enough above the surface so that when the tip comes along, it starts to pick up some electric current from this atom. The tip rides up and over that atom and then back down again on the other side. So we can image the atom, and the atom shows up as a bump. That's the trajectory of the tip that we end up measuring. To move the atom, what we do is we take the tip and put it directly over the atom that we want to move, and then lower the tip towards the atom in order to increase the attractive force between these two atoms. If we bring it to the right height, then if we then move the tip sideways, we can drag the atom with the tip to some new location, get it where we want it to go, and then pull the tip back and go back into the imaging mode. We take the electrical current, or the signal corresponding to the electrical current, and put that into the stereo system in the laboratory, and we listen to that. We provide that information for our ears. Our brains are very adept at processing both audio and visual information at the same time. Our eyes are busy seeing where we're moving the atoms, and our ears are busy listening to whether the atoms are moving in the way that we think they should be moving. The way it images is not at all like an optical microscope or even an electron microscope. Yes, they both use electrons, but an electron microscope is really much more like an optical microscope in the sense that both kinds of microscopes bend waves in order to create magnified images. An optical microscope bends light waves, an electron microscope bends electron waves. A tunneling microscope is much more like the way you could sense the shape of something by closing your eyes and using your hand to feel what the shape of something actually is.